Yo, what's up guys? Today we're gonna talk about the new teaser of Adipurush. So, here's my commentary about the VFX, which is that's what everyone is talking about, the VFX in Adipurush. So here we're gonna see frame by frame and we're gonna talk about it. So let's start off with the location, okay? So here is actually what you're gonna see when you look at the location. Well, no, not that. I'm not prepared for this. There we go. This is the location. So in terms of the location, we can see that the VFX is amazing. It even resembles a little bit of Avatar. It resembles a little bit of Bahubali as well. So underwater shot, very good. You can see that this is also green screen, but so far so good. Over here, it looks okay. This looks pretty much fine. Can you see? So I have no issues with this. I think this is pretty awesome. They did a great job. The problem starts with this. That is an ugly dragon. But I don't think that's a big problem. I think if you render this, it can give more detail to the dragon. But then again, what do you want from a dragon? Do you want more fur? So that wouldn't be the problem. I think the biggest problem, this one isn't a problem, much of a problem. It looks more like a game CGI. But we're going to get to the point. This is where the problem starts. This is where the problem starts with the apes, because they look so video game like, okay? So video game like. But I don't think that's a problem. I just think they need more time to render. These soldiers also look very video game. I think what they could have done, they could have been a little bit more like the Lord of the Rings, you know, the trolls and, you know, the orcs. They could have been costumes rather than just, you know, CGI completely. Over here, the movements. See, that looks very much like a video game. And I think that's where the problem is, where people are not enjoying it so much because it doesn't look realistic. This looks more like kind of like a Sonic type of character. Like a cartoon character rather than a real ape. And I've been saying this so many times. India has so much potential for animal VFX. You saw the tiger in Triple R, and it was very realistic. You know, all the animals in Triple R were very realistic. So I think they could spend a little bit more time and a little bit more dedication on the VFX, and I think that's what's going to happen. After the backlash of the VFX, everyone complaining about it, at least what I saw in the comments section, and everybody just sending a lot of messages saying about the VFX. I think, guys, relax. This is something that takes time. This doesn't look bad. It just needs a little bit more of rendering, a little bit more of work, you know, and make it a little bit more saturated so that it can, you know, resemble a real ape. But all of the you know, the look of it looks like an ape. It just needs more texture. So when you put texture on this, it won't look bad. It will look like a real ape. So it doesn't look bad. It's not bad VFX. I have no complaints about the VFX. I just feel it looks video game like right now for the teaser, because, you know, they work on a budget, not a budget per se, but they work on a time balance, and they needed this teaser out. But I don't know how long they have until the real movie is out, but I think they're going to work on it. Probably because of the backlash, there will be delays, but other than the animals, the VFX looks amazing. Look at that. Look at this. This doesn't look bad. This movie does not have bad VFX. Look at this. This is beautiful. Beautiful scenery, beautiful colors. So, guys, don't take one part of the movie and complain just about that part. Look at the whole picture. This is beautiful. Look at that. That is just a beautiful piece of material right there. So the VFX doesn't look horrible, let's say. It looks good. It looks good. It just doesn't look realistic. I mean, if you guys were playing on PlayStation, I'm sure you would appreciate this, right? So it's not bad. It just needs a little bit more rendering, a little bit more texture, a little bit more work. So don't be upset, don't be disappointed, because I'm sure they're going to work on it. They just need a little bit more time. And yeah, the only thing that I can see that would be upsetting is the animals. But look at this. If you pause this frame, that's not bad. That looks good. It looks like the Plants of the Apes. Honestly, I think the VFX team is working super hard, and they just need a little bit more credit and a little bit more time to put textures on top of that, because editing works in layers. So they have the full layer over here. So you can see that the full layer is already done. The movements, you know, everything is done. But to make it more realistic, they just need a little bit more texture, you know, saturate, put a little bit more fur, a little bit more, you know, detail in the skin, and make it more realistic. That's all they need to do, which is hard. It's not easy to make. It's not an easy task, but it takes time. It takes time to render. It takes manpower. It takes time. So this is not an issue of their skill. It just means that they need more time for this. But I do wish that they could have done this with costumes. I think the costumes would have done, you know, look at this. Look at this frame over here, and look at this frame over here. This looks more animated, and this looks more, you know, finished, like a finished product. So we're seeing a teaser, we're not seeing the finished product. So for everybody who is hating on the movie, please don't hate the movie because of the animation. You know, look at the story. Of course, over here in this video, we're just talking about the VFX. We're not talking about anything else. But I think the VFX as a whole, it looks okay. Just the animals, they need a little bit more work. But the rest looks amazing. So don't look at it as an individual issue. You can see the rest of it looks amazing. I love this. This is CGI as well. This is also VFX, but it looks beautiful. So guys, calm down. Don't be too disappointed. I got probably hundreds of comments talking about the VFX, and the teaser has been released not long ago. I think maybe 20 minutes ago, and there are so many people hating on the VFX. But guys, I'm here to tell you that it's not bad VFX. It just needs more time to render and texture. But also, if they don't fix it, then yeah, then you guys can talk about it, because they're spending a lot of money in this movie. I don't know what the budget is. I'll pull that up right now. And I know everybody was expecting a lot from this movie. And I'm not here defending the movie, but this was 500 crore. So yes, they need to fix it. But I'm telling you that it's just a matter of time. They don't need to redo all of it. They just need to put more texture and more layers so that it will look more realistic, so that they will render on top of what they already have. So please don't think that this is the final product. If it is, I do apologize, but I don't believe that they're going to leave it like that after everyone talking about it, because professionals, they will look at that and they'll be the first one to say this doesn't look real. You know, I'm sure that the VFX team themselves are not satisfied yet with that. Maybe I'm being too positive, but I don't want you guys to be negative. I don't want you guys, because I'm really excited for this movie. I'm really excited, and it would be a shame if, you know, this movie got hated on just because of a few animals that didn't look realistic. The rest was just impressive, but that's just my opinion. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Prabhas looks awesome, and I love that he's back with this look. You know, I think he was born today to make these type of movies, and I think it's going to be a blast. I think that's amazing. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. That's my quick breakdown of the VFX. But wait until we see the finished product, and then we can talk about it and see if the 500 crore was put, you know, to good use. Because, you know, if after the movie is released, this is the same product, then they should have used the team that did Triple R, because they did a great job there. But with all of that said, it's just up to your opinion. What did you think? Do you think it's going to get better? We also saw that Sonic was horrible, but after the backlash, after everybody complained about the VFX in Sonic, they did a great job afterwards, and it didn't take too much. Obviously, when you do have to redo something, it will cost a little bit more, so I think this probably will go up to 600 crore. That's a lot of money though. But anyways, guys, at the end of the day, the directing, the story, and everything needs to be put into the equation, not only the VFX. But as I said, this video was just talking about the VFX, but hey, I would love to know what you guys are thinking of it. Take care for now. See you soon. Let me know what I should react to next. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye, guys. Take care.